I'm not happy, as I said. I think Johanna, speaking tennis-wise, she was better than me today. She was the better player out there. My problem was, and I still did not understand why the match was stopped. I understand 2-1, you take Ilie out. I did not hear what Ilie said. I understand you take Ilie out, perfect. Then we play another game, I win it, and then suddenly you start crying, and let's go off the court. I was telling my Romanian journalist, I've played all over this world. They made me from gypsy to bitch to asshole to idiot. They were staying like this and doing like this to me. I never cried and left the court. I stayed there and I played. So I never understood that. Afterwards, I go to the Empire and I ask him, what do I do? I stayed on the court. I go out and said, I don't know. I went to the supervisor. I said, what do I do? How long is the break? I don't know. We did not exist anymore. It was only the English team now. And okay, I understand. Perfect. You take Ilie out. I did not hear what he said, but okay, you want to stop the match, you stop it at 3-1, but not at 2-1, not at 3-1, when Johanna starts crying. And then she comes at me when she comes back on court and she says, I'm sorry. So she knew she exaggerated. I mean, and Anne the same, she said, I'm sorry at the end. I mean, you don't do this, you stay and play, and the public was okay. They didn't do anything. I mean, it was a bit too much, and now they say they feel threatened. I mean, we are in Romania, everyone was so nice, and we treated you guys so nice, and I don't feel it's right that you guys put all this on us, just because we are a lower country than England. You were from the beginning expecting, like, to jump. Okay, perfect, we took Ilie out at 2-1. The supervisor said, okay, I should have stopped. Perfect, you should have stopped. I agree with you. Okay, we take the responsibility. I'm not saying about tennis-wise. Johanna was much better player than me. She deserved that place. I don't understand why you keep playing for another game and then suddenly you start crying and, because I cry, I stop. Okay, next time I'm in trouble, I will cry again. Maybe I can go off the court and break the match. This is what I don't agree with. There are a lot of things that, as Romanians, we get double insulted and double because of our nation. But it's okay, we are tough. Comparing to the English people, apparently we are tougher. Supervisor now, and I said, can you please explain why I stopped at 3-1? She says, because Johanna started crying. Is it in the rule book that if I start crying, we stop the match? And then Johanna comes to me and she says, I'm very sorry. I felt threatened from the public. And then to the supervisor, she tells that she had an issue with Ilie. So this is what, I did not get an answer yet why he stopped at 3-1. This is my question, and it's nothing against no one. Like I said, we take responsibility, we know how to walk with our head high, and okay, when we did wrong, we say it. But I don't think it was fair to me today. Also when he stops, like, they didn't give me any explanation. I didn't know what to do. Do I go and stretch? Do I go stay on the court? A little bit of respect towards me wouldn't be bad either. I was just telling them that when I'm with him on the bench, he's actually very nice, and he's very caring, and he always says, come on little girl, you can do, come on, you're playing well, come on, like very supportive. And he comes from different times, he comes from times when there were no rules. He was #1 in the world, there were no, he could do whatever, Now unfortunately there are a lot of rules, and I think for him it's tough, but for me as a player it was a great experience to have his knowledge on the bench. I cannot comment the rest because, like I said, I did not hear. I was already when he was fighting all this, I was already going back and I was focusing on. But for me it was a nice surprise to see that he's very human and very caring, and he had a lot of positive emotions towards us. It's okay. We usually play alone. We don't mind. We have a very strong team, and we have a very good. We have Alina, which was the captain before, and we can play in any conditions. Like I say, we are tough.
Ultimele...
Yeah, I did not hear anything. And because she was showing to the left, she was showing towards a guy, so I thought someone said to her. So then, that's why no one was explaining me. So this was, I thought, and then she came to me and she said, I'm sorry, I felt threatened. So I understood that, and I said, I'm sorry if you felt this way, I'm sure it's, and I understood it was something from the crowd. The supervisor now told me that no, it was what Ilie told her at 2-1, and then at 3-1 she started crying because of that. So that's why I don't really understand, and I would like to understand what happened. But I think the Romanian public, it's okay. It's quite fair play. Like I said, I've played in countries where they were like almost jumping on the court and they were throwing things at you. And I think the Romanian was actually quite fair play. They were not doing anything out of the ordinary. Like they were just trying to encourage me in a very nice way. Every team that comes to Romania says, oh my God, your public, it's so nice, because they respect the game and respect the players. So I don't really know what's happening, and I think that's my problem. I would like to get an answer that apparently no one can give me.